What's up, guys? Did a little experiment today. You're gonna have to excuse my dirty hands. I've been working with the Dremel and the tumbler and stuff. I got this Delica yesterday as kind of a test bed. It's a good knife. I wanted a knife that after I got done, if I was successful, I would want to carry something good, a great EDC knife. This is a great EDC knife. It's also cheap enough for me to buy another one if I so happen to screw up and I don't like what I did. But I like what I did today. I have the Endura out just for comparison. I actually stonewashed this blade, stonewashed the back lock. I stonewashed the liners as well, but you can't see that because they're really nested in there. And then I put my satin finish on the clip. I did the satin on the Delica just a little bit finer than I did on the Endura, so I'm going to let you guys see that. Tell me what you prefer. You could really see in here this is a lot more coarse than this. I also high polished this one before I did it, so I mirror polished this clip and then laid the satin on it. I just laid the satin on this fresh after taking the paint off. I think this looks much cleaner. It's just an overall cleaner look in my opinion. You can see the back lock is stonewashed as well. You can see it really knocked the shine off of it. Alright, here comes the blades. Mind you, this Delica blade is just like this Endura blade stock. So this was tumbled for 1.5 hours. As you can see, the short time didn't allow it to get in all the nooks and crannies. I need smaller stones. I'm probably going to break some of my stones. So I have some giblets to get in the nooks and crannies. But also keep in mind this was 1.5 hours. That's extremely fast for a stonewash. Extremely fast. And it actually did really well. I'm really happy with it. It looks good to me. It's not the best looking stonewash that I've ever seen, but for me putting in way less than $100 and then 1.5 hours of time tumbling, I think this looks amazing. Go ahead and show it more. As you can see, it's pretty even. It's a good working finish. If you don't want a blade that's going to show scratches, because these show scratches like crazy, this Delica will no longer show scratches that well. And if it does scratch, guess what? I can throw it back in the tumbler for 10 minutes and take that scratch out. Not 10 minutes, that's an exaggeration, but as you can see, the spider stays, but it does have a little wear on it. Looking at it up close, there's just one little spot that has wear. As I use this system, it's going to get finer and finer. The stone wash will get finer and finer as the stones wear. But I like it right now. I like the coarse stone washed look. I actually really dig it. I was not expecting results this good my very first time. Really wasn't. I think this knife looks good. The whole package. The clip with the satin, or the satin clip with a stonewash blade. I thought about doing the clip too, stonewash, but I like the satin too much. In addition to stonewashing the blade and the liners and the back lock, while the knife was apart, I mirror finished the part of the tang that rides on the lock itself. So, see if I can show that. It doesn't look mirrored right now. Well, yeah, you can see that it's mirrored. This part right here, you can see how it's reflecting my finger. It has oil on it now, so it doesn't look super mirrored, but it is. I mirror polished the blade tang and the part of the back lock that contacts the blade tang. So there's, normally with Spyderco's backlock knives, they're not finished so well like this, so you can kind of feel grittiness when you're opening and closing. This is buttery smooth. In addition to mirror polishing those two parts, I also mirror polished the blade where the washers ride on both sides, and I did the insides of both liners. So all the metal to metal contact parts are mirror polished, and it honestly does make a huge difference. When I tightened this thing down to where there was no blade play before, it was extremely rough to open and close. Now it's smooth as butter. It really did make a difference. So in addition to having a nice new stone wash, I have a higher performance blade. It's going to perform better along with looking better, in my opinion. I really like the way this thing looks now. This is probably one of my favorite knives right now. Just because I modified it, I like it 10 times better. But let me know if I'm just delusional and the Stonewash looks like garbage, because I think it looks great. One thing I was surprised about, it did not take that much of the edge off. Pretty much all it did was just round off the apex of the edge. I thought it was going to eat away the steel, but it really didn't. I'm surprised. I'm going to sharpen it up probably right after this video and then have it back in working order. So, really happy with this, guys. I really am. I don't know, I may start doing this for people. Like if you have a Stretch or an Endura or a Delica, I could give it this treatment. Make it smoother, make it look better, polish the clip. I don't know. Maybe people are interested in that. I don't know. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Watch out, tough thumbs. Okay. I'm not into the G10 stuff yet. I'm more into like pimping the performance of the knife, making it perform better in some way. Whether it be laying back the bevel, stonewash to hide scratches, mirror polishing the contact point so it's smoother. I'm into that kind of stuff. Not that there's anything wrong with the other. I'm just into performance more than aesthetics. But I guess you could argue that I'm really into aesthetics since I like this satin pocket clip and stonewash blade. God, it just looks so good to me. I can't get over it. Anyway, I'm going to quit blabbing. Let me know what you think, guys. I'm curious. Curious to know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.